Hi, Crawford again. Welcome back for another how-to, I guess. It's a fix. So I've got an early transporter, pre-facelift, 2005. I believe this applies to 2003 to 2009. My wipers have developed an intermittent fault. They work sometimes, but the intermittent will go crazy and then suddenly the stalk doesn't do anything. It's a relay fault, and unfortunately the relay is inside the main body control module, which is under the dash. So I'm going to take you through how I fix it. This is off tutorials, so I don't take any responsibility if you mess up the repair, but obviously I'm just trying to help people out. I'll put some part numbers in the description for the relay that you need. So first of all, you're going to have to get it out. Now, to do this, sorry we're a bit cramped here, you need to take the center panel out, and there's a screw on that side, then that sort of peels off. Then you can get to the panel under here. There's a panel that sort of goes by the pedals, and then you can take finally this one off. Now the module sits in this bracket here, and you've got to get all these plugs out of it because they all face downwards. It didn't take too long. They're all T25 Torx that hold it all together. Oh, and you have to take this end panel off here. But essentially, half an hour's work, you've got it all apart. And then you have your BCM on the bench, which I'll show you now. So here it is on the rather floral bench. This is my part number. Mine's a basic one because it doesn't have electric windows. So I know I definitely can't fit cruise. But as it's basic, if I drop it, it's cheaper to fix. So there's some little tabs at the side. I've already released this one. Take this apart and take the module out of its little case. Now the relay that you're looking to replace is this one here. So we need to desolder this bit here. That one in there. I'll show you the new one. There. And there's the part number. I bought this one off eBay, and I think it was £4, something like that. I'll try and find a link. So we're about a week later. I had to go to work, but we're going to get on to doing some soldering. We like soldering. I actually don't like soldering, but it's got to be done. Alright, so this is the bits I've got. I've got a cheapy gas-powered soldering iron, desoldering pump, again, cheapy. I think it was like 12 quid off Amazon. Some solder, some desoldering wicks, some flux paste, this is good stuff, some brushes and little syringe there to pop the soldering paste on, and some clamps, a pair of snips, stuff to hold it down. Right, so here we go. This has been in the van for a little while. Hit that in here so we don't lose it. There's that little relay again. And let's get to taking this apart. It's pretty standard. There's the relay. I'm going to desolder these. So I'm going to set up. Right, so soldering skills are as good as my welding, but it's on there. Needs a bit of cleaning up. Pins are in. Oh, one left the chat, getting it out. This is the breaker side. There's some corrosion just in there. Can you see that? So that would have made things not work. There you go. So yeah, myopic old man repairing printed circuit boards. Fingers crossed I haven't messed anything up. So the dry fit, so to speak. We'll give it a whirl, see what we get. There you go. We have wipers. I'm going to call that fixed. Needs a longer test drive and a brew. Big shout out to the Grill and Chill boys and girls. I think that's done. So I'll put it all back together and then I will report over the coming weeks. I'll put a link for a thread on a well-known transporter forum for the part numbers and the sort of link to everyone having a similar sort of problem. But yeah, done. Happy with that.